Absolutely not. I got a question from you from Mike. Mike Whitehead wanted me to ask you to tell the story about the time that Santino DeFranco and Seth Baczynski from Tough 10 went to train with you and him, and said it got a little crazy, and he said it's one of them stories you have to repeat on the air.
Oh, hell. You mean when Seth and Mike were in there sparring, and Seth stuck Mike a couple of times with a couple of good punches, you know. Oh, Mike lost his cool and grabbed Seth and dropped him on his head. Man, I tell you, and it happened like right now too. You didn't know, you know. Nobody had a clue what was going on. Mike just stepped in, wrapped around him, and dropped poor old Seth on his head, you know. And I had to run in there like Mama Bear, you know, and swatting them both over the nose with the rolled-up newspaper.
I'll never forget reading that story initially, and Mike telling me it, and he said that you wanted Santino DeFranco to get in the ring, and you called him, I think, a pencil-neck faggot or something along those lines, and Santino said he took one look at you and went out the back door.
Oh, yeah? I guess I told the wrong story then, huh?
Hey, when adrenaline's pumping. We're talking to Don Frye here on Shambala Sports Radio. Yes, Tom, we did just say that on the air. Scott, what do you got for Don here?
Well, since you've stopped fighting, you've been keeping yourself busy in the world of Hollywood. How did you get in there, and what are you working on now, if you are working on anything?
I got in there, about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Hell, I don't even remember now. But Douglas Crosby, who, you know, he's a judge in the MMA world, he called me up, you know, because he's also one of the top stunt coordinators in New York City there. So he called me up and offered me to do a stunt. And so he brought me in and needed me to do a specialized stunt. And so he got me my SAG card too. And once you have your SAG card, you know, you're free to run. So, you know, I got my SAG card, and then I got in on Big Stan with Rob Snyder, and you know, you had Bob Sapp in that. You had Chico Corrales, you had Randy Couture was in on that, and then I did Miami Vice. Hell, I was down there for 3 months, and ended up doing a stunt in that movie. And I wouldn't know it was me if I didn't know it was me, you know. And it's just, you know, Michael Mann makes some great movies. They're so damn fast paced. You know, you got to pay attention constantly. And I've worked for Michael Mann 3 times, and so he's my favorite guy on the planet. You know, got me my insurance. It saved my butt a couple of times.
How? Because a lot of people don't know how insane making movies are. Can you talk about the hours that you have to keep?
Heck, we would. You know, you're on that Michael Mann set, and you're on there for anywhere from 12 to 16 hours. And, one time we pulled a 24-hour shoot, you know. And, I mean, you work. You show up to work, you work, you know. So, man, you sometimes you can wait around. You can be on set for 16 hours and wait around, you know, for 15 and a half of them, and it works just the last half hour. But, I mean, it ain't all fluff, you know. I'm telling you that.
Don, do you have any projects on the horizon for prospective movies?
No, I'm nothing right now. I had a bit of a back problem for the last few years, and I got her taken care of, and so I was, you know, out of the loop for a while. So now I'm trying to get back into it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw this public pitch out there to anybody listening. Get the word out. They're doing all these damn retro shows on TV. they need to remake Magnum PI and put Don in the lead role. Because, Don can actually do his own stunts. He actually can whip people's ass, not have some dummy do it.
That's right. I am the dummy doing it. That's right.
Don, a couple of quick questions Ed, before we let you go. What besides your your shark fights, the pay-per-view appearance, what else do you got on the horizon?
Oh, heck, I'm going to run out to Lake of the Ozarks in September. Lance Burns has got a fight going on out there, and a special for the troops. We're going to do a fight for the troops and, hang out with them and buy them drinks and, tell them, goddamn, we appreciate what you men and women are doing for the country. Them jackasses in Washington, D.C. may not, but the people do. And, we're going to treat them with the respect that they deserve. And God bless everybody in the armed forces because they deserve it, man.
I do agree with that. Our producer, Tom, is actually currently serving in the active military in the reserve. So I think he was a big fan of yours before the show. I think you made him an even bigger fan by mentioning that.
Hey, I'll tell you what, anybody who doesn't, they can kiss my ass. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the military. That's all there is to it. And people who want to piss on them, pack up your bags and go somewhere else because, there's millions of people in line to come here. If you're not happy here, you're free to leave. It's not the, East Germany in the 50s and 60s. We're not forcing you to stay. Feel free to go.
Absolutely. There's one door in and one door out.
You're damn right. You don't have to stay here if you're not happy. It's a beautiful thing about the USA. Go.
Absolutely. Well, Don, this has been a lot of fun, and it's been a privilege having you on. We got to do this again, man. Seriously. Sure.
Let's fire up, partner.
All right. Well, I got your number. We'll keep in touch. And real quick before we let you go, you got any websites you'd like to promote? Facebook, Twitter, sponsors.
I think I got myself. What was that? The Predator DonFrye.com or DonFrye.com or something like that. I don't know. They changed it on me about 12 months ago. I haven't kept up. But, I got GLC 2000. It's a glucosamine chondroitin formula, and it's for your joints, and you feel fantastic, man. GLC Direct. And then we got this new formula out. It's a different company, but it's HGH Direct, and it's homeopathic HGH. And you may not believe in it, but it's working for me. Like I said, I had a bit of a back problem a while ago, and man, I'm taking that stuff with the GLC, and hell, I feel like I'm 20 years younger.
You know what, Scott? We need to grab a hold of that stuff.
Yeah, I tell you what, it'll make you feel good, partner.
I'll get you for that. I'll get you for that.
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm an old fart
my
too.
rodeo career.
You start your rodeo career?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was thinking that with one of our other guests that we've had on a couple of times, that between him and Don here, we have the new buddy film duo that could go forever. Don Frye and Heath Herring.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I tell you what, I get a kick out of that old hillbilly. Man, that's the biggest hillbilly you ever met in your life, and he's as goofy as he is big. I'll tell you what.
Imagine this, Don. It's 3:00 in the morning. Okay, it's 3:00 in the morning, and you get a phone call from him, drunk, needing money for taxi fare. Yeah, he's that goofy.
He is a goofy bastard, isn't he? But I tell you what, you don't say no either. He's so goddamn big. You give him your own wallet,
Oh, hey, his next gig, he's looking to be in the world tour. What is that? The World Series of Poker?
Oh yeah, he's a hell of a poker player. I guess he pays for his house every month with the poker playing. Poker earnings. Shit. He's like one of those idiot savants. He's a Rain Man,
Okay,
he's a Rain Man herring,
Oh, how I wish he was co-hosting with us tonight. Don, real quick before we let you go, last question. This is from our chat room. Dan Reinhold wants to know, who was the tougher fight, Godzilla or Ken Shamrock?
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Both of them left their scars on me, boy. I'll tell you what. I think Godzilla's got the worst breath.
It's been a blast, Don. Like I said, we definitely got to do it again, and we got to get the Hillbilly on here. We'll have some real laughs with that one. We'll get you and Heath. And
you got to teach him how to use the telephone first, though, you know.
That is true. Maybe we'll get Meathead. Maybe we'll get Whitehead to call in too.
All right. We'll probably you'll get kicked off. You'll get kicked off the air.
Oh God. I don't know. After the stuff we've said on here in some of the broadcasts, I mean, we had Charles Bennett call the program. I don't know, Scott. Was he on? He wasn't stoned. I think the guy was on crystal meth. He wasn't on this planet, Don. So believe me, we survived that. It might take a lot.
Yeah. Well, hell, I think Heath Herring sober is worse than Charles Bennett on crack. You got to speak real slow when you talk to Herring.
Make this note, Scott. Next time we have Don on, we got to have Heath on at the same time.
Oh, absolutely.
That's an imperative order. Don, again, it's been a pleasure, man. We got to keep in touch. We got to do this again.
All right, partner. Next time you call me, you cheap bastard.
We'll do that. I would call you, Don, but you don't answer your phone.
Yeah. Oh, I was downstairs. Oh, shit. I was downstairs kicking my mom's dogs.
Don't kick it too much. I got one you can kick the crap out of if you want, man.
Oh, man. Is it one of those rat terriers or Jack Russell terriers?
Oh, man, those little yapping machines that run for days.
Yeah, my mom owns two of them. She's up in Washington at my brother's house. And shit, the little bastards ate my wall. They ate through the drywall, and they're working on the 2x6 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, they're vicious little pricks, I'll tell you that.
Dude, I got a pit bull, and I would rather deal with my pit bull than one of them little rat bastards.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I had a dog who got a bloody stubbed my toe one time. I woke up and he was chewing my leg off, you know. He never did like me much anyways.
I promise next time I'll call you, but answer your damn phone.
Who the hell are you to tell me what to do?
I'll get Dan. I got Dan and Mike in my corner. No, never mind.
We'll have Herring come after you.
Oh, no, not that hillbilly.
Don, you take care, bud. Thank you again.
All right, ladies. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.